Hey there, English learners. Welcome to the English Hustle podcast, your go-to source for practical English learning advice. I'm Alex.
And I'm Maria. We're thrilled to be your hosts on this journey to mastering English.
In this episode, we're diving deep into effective tips and strategies that will not only enhance your English skills, but also make learning fun and rewarding. Whether you're aiming to improve your speaking, writing, listening, or overall fluency, stick around. We've got you covered with actionable insights that will help you hustle your way to English proficiency.
Segment 1. Setting goals.
Welcome back to the English Hustle podcast. In this segment, we're diving into the crucial topic of setting goals for your English learning journey.
Absolutely, Alex. Setting clear goals is like plotting your course on a map. It gives you direction and motivation to keep moving forward.
So, why are goals so important in language learning?
Well, having specific goals helps you focus your efforts and track your progress. It keeps you motivated and provides a sense of achievement when you reach milestones.
Exactly. Now, let's break down the types of goals you can set.
There are two main types of goals: short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals are achievable in a relatively short period, like mastering a specific grammar rule or learning a set number of new vocabulary words each week.
On the other hand, long-term goals are broader and may take months or even years to achieve, such as reaching fluency in spoken English or passing a language proficiency exam like TOEFL or IELTS.
For example, a short-term goal could be practicing English conversation for 30 minutes every day for a month. A long-term goal might be to comfortably converse with native speakers without hesitation within a year.
Setting realistic and achievable goals is crucial. It's important to consider your current proficiency level and time availability when setting these goals.
Absolutely. Now, let's share some tips on how to set effective and measurable goals. Be specific. Define exactly what you want to achieve. For instance, instead of saying, "improve my English," specify, "improve my pronunciation by practicing vowel sounds." Set deadlines. Give yourself a timeline to achieve each goal. This adds urgency and helps you stay on track. Break down. Goals. Divide larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks. This makes them less overwhelming and easier to achieve step by step. Track progress. Keep a journal or use apps to monitor your progress regularly. Celebrate your successes and adjust your goals as needed.
Setting goals is not just about dreaming, it's about taking concrete steps towards your English proficiency. Stay tuned as we explore more strategies in the next segments.
That's right. Whether you're a beginner or advanced learner, setting goals is a fundamental step in your English learning journey.
Segment 2. Building vocabulary.
Welcome back to the English Hustle podcast. In this segment, we're delving into effective strategies for building your English vocabulary.
Vocabulary is the cornerstone of language learning, so it's crucial to use diverse techniques to expand your word bank.
Let's start with learning techniques. There are several methods you can use. Flashcards. Digital or physical, flashcards are excellent for memorizing new words and their meanings. Apps. Language learning apps like Duolingo, Memrise, or Anki offer interactive ways to learn vocabulary through games and quizzes. Word lists. Creating personalized word lists based on themes or topics of interest can make learning more engaging and relevant.
Contextual learning is also key to retaining new words. 1. Using in sentences. Practice using new words in sentences to understand their context and usage better. 2. Reading books. Reading books, articles, and online content exposes you to varied vocabulary in different contexts. 3. Watching movies, TV shows. Watching movies and TV shows in English helps you pick up slang, idioms, and everyday expressions.
Lastly, practice is essential to reinforce vocabulary. 1. Regular revision. Schedule regular reviews of new words to strengthen your memory. 2. Using in conversation. Actively incorporate new vocabulary into your everyday conversations to cement them into your active vocabulary.
Whether you're using flashcards on your commute or watching English movies with subtitles, finding what works best for you is key to building a strong vocabulary.
Absolutely. By employing these techniques consistently, you'll expand your vocabulary and feel more confident in expressing yourself in English.
Stay tuned as we explore more strategies to boost your English skills in the upcoming segments.
Segment 3. Improving listening skills.
Welcome back to the English Hustle podcast. In this segment, we're going to talk about improving your listening skills, a vital component of language learning.
That's right, Alex. Good listening skills not only help you understand others better, but also improve your own speaking and pronunciation. Let's start by discussing some great listening resources.
Some of the best resources for improving listening skills include 1. Podcasts. Listening to English podcasts like our very own English Hustle or any other topic of interest exposes you to natural conversation and varied accents. 2. Audiobooks. These are excellent for immersive listening. Choose books that interest you and listen while commuting or doing chores. 3. Music. English songs are a fun way to pick up new vocabulary and understand different accents and slang. 4. Movies and TV shows. Watching movies and TV shows in English, especially with subtitles, helps you get used to different speaking speeds and colloquial expressions.
Now, let's move on to active listening, which is crucial for truly understanding and retaining what you hear.
Active listening involves engaging with the material. 1. Taking notes. Jot down new words, phrases, or any information that you find interesting or difficult. 2. Summarizing. After listening, try to summarize what you heard in your own words. This reinforces comprehension and retention.
There are also specific exercises that can help improve your listening skills. 1. Dictation. Listen to a short audio clip and write down exactly what you hear. This practice helps with accuracy and understanding details. 2. Listening comprehension. Quizzes. Many language learning websites and apps offer quizzes that test your understanding of spoken English through multiple choice questions, gap fills, and true-false statements.
Regular practice with these resources and techniques will greatly enhance your listening skills. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself with more difficult materials as you progress.
Exactly. Consistency is key. The more you listen, the better you'll get. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes. Each mistake is a step towards improvement.
That's a wrap for this segment. Keep listening, keep practicing, and you'll see significant improvements in no time.
Stay tuned for more tips and strategies in the next segment of the English Hustle podcast.
Segment 4. Enhancing speaking skills.
Welcome back to the English Hustle podcast. In this segment, we're focusing on enhancing your speaking skills, a crucial part of mastering English.
Speaking can be intimidating, but with the right strategies, you can improve quickly and gain confidence. Let's start with some practical ways to practice speaking.
One effective method is finding language exchange partners. These are native speakers who want to learn your language in exchange for helping you with English. You can find them on platforms like Tandem or HelloTalk.
Another option is joining speaking clubs or groups. Many communities, both online and offline, offer English-speaking meetups where you can practice with others in a supportive environment.
And don't forget the power of recording yourself. Record your conversations or practice sessions, then listen back to identify areas for improvement.
Now, let's talk about pronunciation. Good pronunciation is key to being understood and can boost your confidence. Focus on 1. Phonetics. Study the sounds of English. Resources like the International Phonetic Alphabet, IPA, can help you understand how different sounds are produced. 2. Intonation. Pay attention to the rise and fall of your voice when speaking. English has a musical quality that affects meaning. 3. Stress patterns. Learn which syllables to emphasize in words and which words to stress in sentences. This helps convey the correct meaning and makes your speech more natural.
Building confidence is another important aspect. Many learners are afraid of making mistakes, but remember, mistakes are a part of learning.
To overcome this fear, practice in safe environments. Start by speaking with friends or in language exchange settings where everyone is learning. As you gain confidence, gradually expose yourself to more challenging situations.
Here are a few tips to build confidence. Positive mindset. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and each one is a learning opportunity. Small steps. Start with simple conversations and gradually increase complexity. Celebrate progress. Recognize and celebrate your improvements no matter how small.
Enhancing your speaking skills takes time and consistent effort. But with these strategies, you'll see significant progress.
Absolutely. Keep practicing, stay patient with yourself, and most importantly, have fun with the process.
That's it for this segment on speaking skills. Up next, we'll be discussing ways to develop your reading skills. Stay tuned.
Segment 5. Developing reading skills.
Welcome back to the English Hustle podcast. In this segment, we're focusing on developing your reading skills, which is essential for expanding your vocabulary and understanding of English.
Reading is a great way to immerse yourself in the language. Let's start with choosing the right materials.
When selecting reading materials, it's important to pick content that matches your current skill level, but also challenges you just enough to learn new things. Here are a few options. 1. Books. Start with graded readers if you're a beginner. As you progress, you can move on to young adult novels and eventually adult fiction and non-fiction. 2. Articles. Online articles from websites like BBC Learning English, news websites, and educational blogs are excellent resources. 3. Blogs. Find blogs that interest you, whether it's about travel, cooking, technology, or any other topic. Blogs often use conversational language, which is helpful for everyday English.
Once you've chosen your materials, it's time to engage in active reading. Passive reading might help a little, but active reading is where the real learning happens.
Here are some active reading strategies. 1. Highlighting new words. Keep a highlighter or a digital note-taking tool handy. Highlight new words and phrases, then look them up and write down their meanings. 2. Summarizing paragraphs. After reading a paragraph or a section, pause and summarize it in your own words. This helps reinforce understanding and retention. 3. Discussing content. Talk about what you've read with friends, language partners, or in online forums. This not only improves comprehension, but also makes reading a social activity.
It's also beneficial to read a variety of genres and formats. This exposes you to different writing styles and vocabularies. 1. Fiction and non-fiction. Both types of books have their benefits. Fiction can help you understand conversational language and cultural nuances, while non-fiction can improve your academic and professional vocabulary. 2. Different formats. Mix it up with newspapers, magazines, graphic novels, and online articles. Each format offers unique language and context. 3. Genres. Explore different genres like science fiction, romance, mystery, biographies, and self-help books. This variety keeps reading interesting and broadens your vocabulary.
Remember, the goal is to make reading a regular habit. Set aside time each day, even if it's just 10-15 minutes, to read something in English.
And don't be discouraged by difficult texts. It's okay to not understand everything at first. The more you read, the more you'll improve.
That's all for this segment on developing reading skills. Up next, we'll be exploring ways to enhance your writing skills. Stay tuned.
Keep reading, stay curious, and enjoy the journey of learning English through books and other written content.
Segment 6. Enhancing writing skills.
Welcome back to the English Hustle podcast. In this segment, we're going to explore strategies for enhancing your writing skills, which are essential for clear and effective communication in English.
Writing can seem daunting, but with regular practice and the right strategies, you can significantly improve. Let's start with some writing practices that can help you get started.
First up is journaling. Writing in a journal every day or a few times a week allows you to practice expressing your thoughts in English. You can write about your day, your goals, or even your thoughts on a book or movie.
Another great practice is writing essays. Pick topics that interest you or that are relevant to your studies or work. Essays help you organize your thoughts and arguments, and they also expand your vocabulary and grammar skills.
Creative writing is another fun and effective way to improve your writing skills. Try writing short stories, poems, or even scripts. This encourages you to think creatively and use the language in new ways.
Next, let's talk about the importance of feedback. Getting feedback from native speakers or teachers is crucial for improving your writing.
Absolutely. You can join writing groups or find language exchange partners who can review your work and offer constructive criticism. Websites like Lang8 and HelloTalk allow you to post your writing and receive feedback from native speakers.
Teachers and tutors can also provide valuable feedback. They can identify specific areas where you need improvement and offer tailored advice to help you progress.
Now, let's discuss some useful tools that can help you enhance your writing skills. 1. Grammar and spell check. Tools. Tools like Grammarly and Pro Writing Aid can help you catch grammar and spelling mistakes, and they often provide explanations to help you understand your errors. 2. Thesaurus and Dictionary. Use online tools like thesaurus.com and Merriam-Webster to find synonyms and understand the meanings of new words, which can help diversify your vocabulary. 3. Writing. Apps. Apps like Scrivener and Evernote can help you organize your writing projects and keep track of your progress.
Incorporating these tools into your writing routine can make a big difference in the quality and clarity of your writing.
Remember, the key to improving your writing skills is consistency. Write regularly, seek feedback, and make use of the available tools to refine your work.
That's it for this segment on enhancing writing skills. Stay tuned as we wrap up with some final thoughts and encouragement for your English learning journey.
Keep writing, stay motivated, and enjoy the process of expressing yourself in English.
Segment 7. Using technology.
Welcome back to the English Hustle podcast. In this segment, we're going to talk about using technology to boost your English learning. There are so many great tools out there that can make learning more efficient and fun.
Absolutely, Alex. Technology can be a game changer for language learners. Let's start with some of the most popular language learning apps.
Apps like Duolingo, Memrise, and Babbel are fantastic for learning on the go. 1. Duolingo offers gamified lessons that make learning vocabulary and grammar enjoyable. It's great for beginners and intermediate learners who want to build a strong foundation. 2. Memrise uses spaced repetition and multimedia content to help you remember new words and phrases effectively. It's perfect for expanding your vocabulary. 3. Babbel focuses on conversation skills with dialogues and real-life scenarios. It's ideal for those who want to improve their speaking and comprehension abilities.
Besides apps, there are countless online resources that can help you advance your English skills. 1. Websites. Sites like BBC Learning English, VOA Learning English, and Fluent U offer lessons, videos, and articles tailored for English learners. 2. Forums. Joining forums such as Reddit's R, English Learning, or the Word Reference forums can connect you with a community of learners and native speakers who can answer your questions and offer advice. 3. Online courses. Platforms like Coursera, edX, and Udemy provide comprehensive courses on English grammar, vocabulary, writing, and more, often taught by experienced instructors.
And let's not forget about social media. It's a great way to immerse yourself in the language and culture. 1. Following content creators. Follow English language content creators on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Channels like English Addict with Mr. Duncan and English with Lucy offer tips, lessons, and cultural insights. 2. Joining groups. Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, and Discord servers dedicated to English learning can provide support, resources, and opportunities to practice with others.
Social media also allows you to stay updated with current slang and colloquial expressions, which are often missing from traditional textbooks.
That's it for this segment on using technology to enhance your English learning. With the right tools, you can make significant progress while enjoying the process.
Stay tuned for our final segment, where we'll discuss some immersion techniques to bring your English skills to the next level.
Keep exploring, stay curious, and let technology be your ally in your English learning journey.
Segment 8. Immersion techniques.
Welcome back to the English Hustle podcast. In this final segment, we're diving into immersion techniques, which can significantly accelerate your English learning.
Immersion is all about surrounding yourself with the language as much as possible. Let's start with some ways to live the language.
One of the most effective immersion techniques is engaging with native speakers. You can do this through language exchange programs, online conversation groups, or even making friends with English speakers.
If you have the opportunity, traveling to an English-speaking country is an incredible way to immerse yourself. You'll be forced to use English in everyday situations, which is one of the fastest ways to improve.
Cultural immersion is also key. Engage with English language media like watching TV shows, movies, or listening to music. Attend events or festivals where English is the main language and try to understand and participate as much as possible.
For those who can't travel, there are plenty of daily practices you can incorporate to create an immersive environment at home. 1. Thinking in English. Try to think in English instead of your native language. This can be challenging at first, but it helps you become more fluent and natural in your thoughts and speech. 2. Labeling household items. Put labels on everyday items around your home with their English names. This constant visual reminder helps reinforce vocabulary. 3. Using English in routine activities. Read English newspapers or websites, write your shopping list in English, and try to describe your daily activities in English, either out loud or in a journal.
You can also immerse yourself digitally. Change the language settings on your phone, computer, and social media to English. This forces you to interact with the language constantly.
Another great technique is to practice shadowing. Listen to a native speaker and try to mimic their speech in real time. This helps with pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm.
Joining online communities is another excellent way to immerse yourself. Platforms like Reddit, Quora, and English learning forums offer places to read, write, and engage in English.
Remember, the goal is to make English a part of your everyday life. The more you surround yourself with the language, the more natural it will become.
Immersion can be one of the most enjoyable ways to learn because it turns language learning into a part of your daily routine rather than a separate task.
That wraps up our segment on immersion techniques. By living the language and incorporating daily practices, you'll find that your English skills improve more rapidly and naturally.
Thank you for joining us on this journey through effective English learning strategies. We hope these tips and techniques help you on your path to fluency.
Keep immersing yourself, stay motivated, and enjoy every step of your learning process. Until next time, happy learning.
Conclusion.
Welcome back to the English Hustle podcast. We're wrapping up our episode with a quick recap of the key points we've discussed today.
Let's summarize the main tips and strategies we've covered. 1. Setting goals. We discussed the importance of setting clear, realistic goals and how to differentiate between short-term and long-term objectives. 2. Building vocabulary. We explored techniques like using flashcards, apps, contextual learning, and regular practice to expand your vocabulary. 3. Improving listening skills. We highlighted the use of podcasts, audiobooks, and active listening exercises to enhance comprehension. 4. Enhancing speaking skills. We talked about practicing with language partners, focusing on pronunciation and building confidence. 5. Developing reading skills. We emphasized choosing appropriate materials, active reading strategies, and the benefits of reading a variety of genres and formats. 6. Enhancing writing skills. We recommended journaling, essay writing, creative writing, seeking feedback, and using grammar and spell check tools. 7. Using technology. We explored the benefits of language learning apps, online resources, and engaging with social media. 8. Immersion techniques. We discussed ways to live the language through engaging with native speakers, cultural immersion, and incorporating English into daily activities.
We hope these tips and strategies help you in your journey to mastering English. Remember, persistence is key. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're all part of the learning process.
We believe in you and your ability to achieve fluency. Every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Stay committed and celebrate your improvements along the way.
Now, we'd love to hear from you. Share your goals, tips, and progress in the comments below. Let's build a supportive community where we can learn and grow together.
And don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of the English Hustle podcast.
Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey. Keep hustling, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next episode.